Iconic automotive legends, honoring the 12 greatest classic cars ever. From American icons to legendary Italian sports cars, we've narrowed down the top 12 classic cars that have shaped automotive history. While this list is just the tip of the iceberg, these timeless beauties stand out for their style, performance, and lasting impact on the industry. 12. Lamborghini Miura. The Lamborghini Miura is considered the first-ever supercar with a high-revving V12 in a rear mid-engine configuration. Introduced in 1966, the Miura was a game-changer and helped lay the groundwork for future supercars, including Lamborghini's own Countach, which replaced the Miura in 1974. 11. 1953 Chevrolet Corvette. After a positive reception at GM's Motorama show in January 1953, the Chevrolet Corvette was quickly put into production, becoming America's sports car. Only 300 Corvettes were hand-built for 1953, painted polo white with red interiors. 10. 1959 Cadillac. Cadillac's 1959 lineup is easily one of the most recognizable classic cars ever built, thanks to the abundance of beautiful chrome and those massive tail fins. Cadillac fin designs started popping up in the late 40s, but the big fins and dual bullet tail lights represent the pinnacle of this design language. 9. Lincoln Continental. In stark contrast to the big-finned Cadillacs, the 1961 to 1965 Lincoln Continental is more subtly eye-catching. What really sets the Continental apart is the suicide doors used on both the sedan and convertible. This unique design feature was replicated on the modern-era Continental in 2019 and 2020. 8. Aston Martin DB5. Thanks to its status as James Bond's vehicle of choice, the Aston Martin DB5, 1963 to 1965, might be the most popular car among automotive enthusiasts and movie buffs alike. The production DB5 may not have all of 07's gadgets and weapons, but it does have killer looks. Siedme Ford Mustang. The success of the classic Ford Mustang is well documented. It took less than 2 years to sell more than 1 million cars, and it changed the way Americans bought cars in terms of value and marketing. In the spirit of the original Mustang, the Velocity Ford Mustang has changed how enthusiasts buy classic cars with a guaranteed 16-week build timeline, unique options, and predetermined pricing. 6th Porsche 911 Turbo. Porsche's iconic 911 was launched in 1964. But this car became a true sports car legend when the turbocharged 930 debuted in 1975 and was in production until 1989. The 930 is recognizable with its whale-tail rear spoiler, and it was the basis for the homologated 935 race car, which inspired the limited production slant-nose body style. 5. Plymouth Hemi. Cuda. Pontiac is often credited with sparking the muscle car wars with the 1964 GTO, but the 1970-74 Plymouth Hemi Cuda is the ultimate expression of a muscle car, and perhaps the greatest American car ever. With a 426 Hemi under the hood pumping out 425 horsepower, low production, and killer styling, it's easy to see why the Hemi Cuda is such a legend. 4. Jaguar E-Type. Often regarded as one of the most beautiful cars ever created, the 1961-74 Jaguar E-Type was an evolution of the bubbly D-Type race car XKSS road car from the 1950s. This car is defined by its sweeping body lines and ultra-long hood, which from 1971-74 housed a V12 engine. 3. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. Back when form followed function, the 1954-57 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL necessitated the introduction of gullwing doors, so that the bodywork could accommodate the car's tube frame chassis, and the rest is history. Today, the 300 SL Gullwing is one of the most recognizable cars ever made, and a prototype race car, the SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe, stands as the highest-priced auction car of all time when it sold for $142 million in 2022. 2. Shelby Cobra. The Shelby Cobra resulted from Carroll Shelby's desire to create a race car from a British roadster, the AC Ace, powered by big American muscle from Ford engines. Built from 1962 until 1967, original Shelby Cobras are extremely rare and valuable, which is one reason why these cars are popular replications as kit cars. 1. Ferrari 250 GTO. When it comes to speed, beauty, and exclusivity, no car does it better than the Ferrari 250 GTO. Only 36 of these cars were built between 1962 and 1964 and were extremely successful in racing circuits worldwide. Today, when examples of the Ferrari 250 GTO become available at auction, they command some of the highest hammer prices in automotive history. As we bring our exploration of the 12 greatest classic cars ever to a close, it's hard to ignore the lasting legacy each of these iconic vehicles has carved into the automotive world. From the moment the Chevrolet Corvette was introduced as America's sports car to the jaw-dropping performance and beauty of the Ferrari 250 GTO, these cars have not only defined the automotive industry during their time, but have also created a lasting cultural and historical impact. Their contributions to the world of engineering, design, and performance continue to influence car manufacturers and enthusiasts around the world. Each vehicle on this list represents a milestone in automotive history. The Plymouth Hemi Cuda set the standard for American muscle cars, while the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL and its iconic gull-wing doors continue to stand as a symbol of luxury and precision engineering. The Shelby Cobra, born out of the collaboration between Carroll Shelby and British engineering, embodies the spirit of innovation, while the Aston Martin DB5 remains one of the most recognizable cars in the world, thanks to its iconic role as James Bond's car of choice. Cars like the Jaguar E-Type, with its stunning design, and the Lamborghini Miura, considered the first true supercar, are timeless examples of beauty and speed that still capture the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts today. These vehicles aren't just examples of excellent engineering. They're a testament to the creativity, passion, and vision of the individuals who made them possible. But what truly sets these classics apart is the way they've continued to inspire generations of car lovers, collectors, and drivers. Whether it's the overwhelming power of the Ford Mustang or the refined elegance of the Porsche 911 Turbo, these cars have proven that greatness doesn't fade with time. It only becomes more celebrated. Now, we know that no list like this can ever fully capture all of the automotive legends that have shaped our world. Perhaps there are other cars you believe should have made the cut, or maybe you have your own all-time favorites. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What car do you think should be on the list? Or which of these classics do you dream of driving? Let us know in the comments below. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth looks at the cars that have made history and continue to excite car enthusiasts everywhere. Thank you for joining us on this journey through some of the most incredible, game-changing, and influential classic cars ever built. We look forward to bringing you more exciting content, so stay tuned for the next adventure.